Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up, Barbadian jockey Simon Husbands aces another trophy race at Jamaica's Caymanas Park. The latest from Antigua and Barbuda's Cassada Gardens, and Caribbean trainers Saffie Joseph Jnr. and Rohan Crichton land added money wins at Gulfstream Park in Florida. First to Caymanas Park in Jamaica. Only 5 starters in the Eileen Cliggott Memorial Trophy race, but some good entries here for the 6.5 furlong sprint. Number 1, Houdini's Magic, the 2017 Super Stakes Day Invitational Mile winner at 6-1 odds. 2, the 2013 Derby winner, Perfect Neighbour at 7-2. The 3 horse, the consistently good Money Magnet, the 1-2 favourite, coming off 2 wins in her last 4 starts. And 5, Money Magnet stablemate, Peking Cruise, the 3-2 second favourite. Here's Bran Rickman's race call.
They're off. Almost perfect start. Exhilarate shows usual dash, goes for that lead and gets it. Money Magnet and Peking Cruise chasing with Houdini's Magic on the rail. In behind them, that's Perfect Neighbour outsped as they make their way down the back stretch and arrive at the 5. Exhilarate just the leader. Money Magnet 3 parts of a length back. Peking Cruise on their outside. Houdini's Magic races back in 4th, possibly 4 lengths off that lead, and a break of 2.5 to Perfect Neighbour. A half a mile to run. Into the home turn they go. Exhilarate continues to show good speed with that lead now by a neck. Closing in for the kill on the outside, Peking Cruise. Money Magnet stalks them in 3rd as they arrive at the 3. Houdini's Magic now pushed to make up a 4-length deficit, and Perfect Neighbour has a lot to find. 5/16 to run. They're about to come into the lane, and it is Peking Cruise now who has quickened up in the orange gap. Money Magnet will come a-calling. Exhilarate has cried enough. Houdini's Magic is kept to the outside. Perfect Neighbour needs a miracle as they run now toward the furlong pole. It is Peking Cruise and a stablemate, Money Magnet, now coming with a run against the rail. Peking Cruise giving way. Money Magnet edging closer all the while inside the final 16th. Money Magnet now strikes the front from Peking Cruise, and Money Magnet will win the Eileen Cliggott Memorial Trophy.
Money Magnet gives jockey Simon Husbands his 2nd feature race success in a month, following his mid-January St. Catherine Cup triumph aboard Another Bullet. Using the strong inside run as her stablemate Peking Cruise ran toward the middle of the track, Money Magnet has more of a kick with the rail run and pulls clear for the victory. Back-to-back wins now for the 5-year-old mare Money Magnet following her January 19 Reggae Trophy victory over the 5 furlong straight course. She wins by a length and a half, stopping the clock at 1 minute 17.80 seconds for 6.5 furlongs for Hall of Fame trainer Richard Azan. Still in Jamaica this week, Supreme Ventures Racing and Entertainment Limited, the owners and operators of Caymanas Park in Jamaica, announced a number of changes to the qualifying conditions for this year's edition of the Diamond Mile. Among the announced changes, thoroughbreds listed in the Grade 1 stakes categories aiming for entry into the Caribbean's richest horse race will now see their qualifying earnings calculated for races covering only 6 furlongs and more.
We're looking basically at trying to include horses that have a preference for a distance race of 1 mile and not really a preference race for 5 and 5.5 furlongs. These horses get into the race, sometimes they become pace setters. Most of the time they're 99-1 shots. Most of the time they run like 99-1 shots. And sometimes they get in the way of closers who are horses that just don't have natural early speed.
The new race conditions will also see automatic qualification for the winners of the Jamaica Derby, the Super Stakes, the Caribbean Sprint Championship, the Caymanas Invitational Mile, and the Gold Cup. So win any of those and you're in. Also, with the racing industry accustomed to a December date for the staging of the Diamond Mile, the main sponsors of the event, the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission, announced a new date, Saturday, the 9th of November.
This is a month earlier in order to enable horses from the Caribbean to be able to participate at the Caribbean Classic at Gulfstream in December.
To Antigua and Barbuda's Cassada Gardens now, where a 3-horse field took to the track in the pre-Valentine A1 and lower event. And although 3 horses looked lively, it was the 6-year-old horse Massacre who took charge down the backstretch, and after coming off the final bend with a 5-length lead, he raced stoutly to the finish. Mild threats from He's Sensational, with jockey Jeff Jacobs in the red silks on the outside and Barbadian near the rails, but jockey Julian Walters in front and comfortable at the finish. Massacre by 2.5 lengths for trainer Clancy Moyt, completing back-to-back wins, stopping the clock at 1:19.78 for 6.5 furlongs for his 5th win in 8 career starts.
Meanwhile, at Gulfstream Park, a pair of stakes wins for Caribbean trainers Saffie Joseph Jnr. Barbados and the Jamaican Rohan Crichton on Monday's President's Day holiday card at the Florida racetrack.
Informed Saffie Joseph Jr., who posted a fine double last Saturday, had the favourite Midtown Rose in the 7-furlong Queen Mother Stakes. Eclipse Award winner as the USA's Jockey of the Year Irad Ortiz Jr. was aboard in 2nd place in the Gold Silks and getting busy to be closing steadily coming off the final bend.
Through a 44 4/2 mile off the turn in the stretch drive with the advantage. It's Smokin' Deb by a length. Midtown Rose keeps coming on the outside, these two. Midtown Rose on the outside, now up for a narrow lead. Smokin' Deb fights on second, but Midtown Rose has the lead, and it's Irad Ortiz Jr. for Saffie Joseph. It's Midtown Rose to do it.
The victory margin a length. Ortiz Jr. in front aboard Joseph's Midtown Rose as the 6-5 favourite, getting past the front-running 2nd favourite Smokin' Deb for a winning time of 1:23.60 for 7 furlongs. In the US $60,000 Meritod Stakes on turf, Crichton's Lucky Long, under a confident and skillful ride by Ortiz, took control entering the home stretch and safely held the field down the lane.
They're at the top of the stretch with many chances here. Lucky Long has the lead off the turn, leads now a length and a half. Down the center in Nikki's Cause, widest of all, She's a Prado. Up the inside in Napoli Spirit. Final 16th of a mile. Lucky Long trying to hold him off here. Lucky Long 3 parts of a length and she'll win it. It's Lucky Long from Napoli Spirit second.
Lucky Long in front by a length and a quarter as a 4-5 favourite, repelling Napoli Spirit's challenge to win the 8.5 furlong turf race in 1:43.20. 6 wins on the day for the brilliant Puerto Rican jockey Ortiz, who was an overwhelming Jockey of the Year Eclipse Award winner last month over Mike Smith and his brother, Jose Ortiz.
We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.